Welcome to our tutorial on building a data-driven marketing application using Java. This comprehensive guide is intended for both beginner and intermediate developers. Today, we will walk you through each step of the process, providing valuable insights along the way. We'll start by discussing the requirements for our marketing application. We'll cover the fundamental concepts, such as data storage, data processing, and presentation. Our focus will be on creating a system that can manage and analyze customer data effectively. The first step is defining the project structure. We'll create a Maven project to manage dependencies efficiently. Open your terminal and create the project using the following command. Now that we have our project structure set up, let's navigate to the directory using. Next, we need to set up our dependencies in the pom.xml file. For this application, we will need libraries for connecting to a database, logging, and building web applications. Open pom.xml and add the following dependencies. In this example, we are using H2 as our in-memory database. It's lightweight and perfect for development purposes. Once you have added the dependencies, ensure you refresh your project to download them. The next step is to set up our application properties. Let's create a file named application.properties in the src/main/resources directory. This file will contain configuration settings for our database. Add the following lines. Now, let's create our main application class. This class will serve as the entry point for the Spring Boot application. Create a new Java class named Marketing App Application in the src/main/java/com/marketing app directory and insert the following code. Next, we will create the model for our customer data. We'll create a simple customer class that will include details like name, email, and phone number. Let's create a new Java class named Customer in the com.marketingapp.model package and add the following code. With our model ready, we will now create a repository interface for the customer entity. This interface will enable us to perform CRUD operations on customer data. Create a new interface named Customer Repository in the com.marketingapp.repository package and implement it as shown below. Next, we will create a service class to handle business logic related to customers. Create a new class named Customer Service in the com.marketingapp.service package. Implement the classes below. Now, we will implement a controller that will handle HTTP requests. This controller will provide endpoints to add and retrieve customers from the application. Create a new class named Customer Controller in the com.marketingapp.controller package and set it up as shown. Having set up our controller, we can now test our API. I recommend using Postman or any similar tool to make REST API requests. You can make a post request to http://localhost 8080/API/customers with a JSON body containing customer information to add a new customer. Additionally, you can make a GET request to the same endpoint to retrieve all customers. This allows you to see the data that you just added. Make sure your application is running and the H2 console is accessible at http://localhost 8080/H2 console to view the database contents. Now that we've got the basic functionalities in place, let's consider how to enhance marketing efforts by implementing an analytics feature. In this case, we'll keep track of customer interactions and behaviors. We can start with creating an interaction entity. Let's also create an interaction repository to handle CRUD operations for the interactions. Add a new interface named Interaction Repository in the com.marketingapp.repository package. Next, we create an interaction service class that contains methods to record and fetch customer interactions. Here is how you can implement it. Now let's expose the interaction functionality via a REST endpoint in the interaction controller. Create this new controller to handle HTTP requests related to customer interactions. Once you've set up the interaction model, repository, service, and controller, you can test the functionality in Postman. Send a post request to http://localhost 8080/API/interactions with the customer ID, action, and timestamp. To retrieve interactions, send a GET request to http://localhost 8080/API/interactions/customer/customer ID. Now, we'll discuss how to visualize data. For our marketing application, we need to create reports based on customer interactions and details. To achieve this, we can use libraries like Chart.js or Apache Poi for generating Excel reports. Let's implement a simple reporting service. This service combines customer and interaction data to generate reports. Create a new class named Report Service in the com.marketingapp.service package. Inside Generate Customer Report, we'll collect all interactions for the specified customer, compile the data, and format it. You can implement this as per your requirements, creating a CSV file, sending an email, or generating a UI component on your front end to visualize it. Remember to create appropriate classes for report and any other data structures you might need to encapsulate report-related data. This utility will allow you to generate meaningful insights into your marketing strategy. Finally, always validate and handle errors when processing data and creating reports. User experience is essential. Consistently return meaningful error messages or data validation results. In summary, we've created a data-driven marketing application that utilizes Spring Boot with JPA and an H2 database. We built a REST API to manage customers and their interactions. Lastly, we discussed generating reports based on the data collected. To extend this application, consider integrating front-end technologies, conducting A/B testing, or incorporating advanced analytics using AI or ML. Thank you for watching this tutorial. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out more of our content on software development.